I just want to quickly comment on a video Deya just put out about being a soft entrepreneur. And she starts the video out by planning her whole week and all the tasks that she needs to do. And even though that seems to be a good idea, it can be quite a challenge, both to keep up with the schedule you set for yourself, the self-doubt and the blame that comes out from not doing everything you planned, and not keeping an open schedule for when ideas pop out. So she seems like, I really like her content, and she seems like a really nice person. But I think one of her superpowers is actually to be able to stick to one task quite easily, or at least she comes across like that. So even though I'm fairly well at keeping focused, my brain does not work like that. There's constantly popping new ideas into my head, and even though I don't have a diagnosis that I know of, I do have a popcorn brain that all the time will shoot new ideas in from left and right. And I can easily make a plan for the whole week, and I've done that multiple times. But when something comes up, or a task takes way longer than it needs to, or the task is just bigger than it was in my mind, I get frustrated. I get demotivated, and I start blaming myself for not doing enough. So I try to get out of the hustle culture. I really like to be a soft entrepreneur that enjoys his work and is calm in his mind, and just can sit here, drink coffee, and just do a little bit of note taking, and do some nice work. But seeing videos like this where you just need to plan a soft week and then everything is going to plan, can actually lead to the opposite effect, is what I'm thinking. So take a look at her video. It's a really good video, and the vibe is nice. And if that type of video motivates you, that's all well and good. But it can also be a time suck that takes your ideas and your focus away from what you actually need to do. And instead of and my advice is, instead of planning a complete week, I would set smaller milestones and work towards those. And if you burn out after 3 hours of work, you can be okay with that, as long as you're still working towards a certain type of milestone. Today I have to record some podcasts for my Danish podcast, and I have to record about 30 episodes. But I'm not going to be able to record 30 episodes in one go. I could plan them out, but I actually did that last week, and I got a sore throat, I had a headache, and I had to take 2 days off. And actually for a whole week you can hear it in my nostrils and in my throat, so I couldn't record anything. And even though that was completely out of my hands, the self-doubt and the blame just popped into my head, and I couldn't keep up with the task. In the video, Deya says that you can just move the tasks, or that will be in the opposite direction for you. You can just move them to the next day, but that will actually cram up even more and more tasks. So if you plan out your time, that you will have to move even more tasks. So in the end of the week, you will have like 4 or 5 days of work just crammed into a Friday, and that is not going to help anybody. So what I do instead is I actually have 3 major milestones for the week, and I'm working slowly towards those. And for this week, it's been recording the 30 episodes of my podcast. I just thought I wanted to comment on that. aiming for being a soft and calm entrepreneur actually can have a flip side as well. But let me know what you think, and the link to Deya's video is in the description as well. Talk to you soon. Bye.